I hope most of you know the story of Little Red Riding Hood, about the little girl who had a red cape with a hood, and she went to visit her grandmother in the woods, and she was carrying a basket, and a wolf saw her and wanted her. Story of Red Riding Hood is very good. I'll have to read it another time. Today's story is the same kind of idea, except it's not a bad story. In this story, the animals are all attracted by the smell of something. Miss Mopp's Lucky Day. Miss Mopp was the best baker in town. She baked all kinds of cakes, pink cakes and yellow cakes, big cakes and small cakes, plain cakes and fancy cakes. One morning, Miss Mopp woke up and said, "Today is my lucky day. I just know I will sell all my cakes." So, as soon as she finished her baking, Miss Mopp got dressed and carefully wrapped her cakes to bring to town. Know what the smell is that I was talking about? See the trail here? Just as she stepped outside, the sun went behind a cloud. It was a big gray rain cloud, but Miss Mopp did not see it. She went a few steps, then stopped. "Did I forget something?" she asked herself. "Oh well, I can't think what it might be," and on she went. Do you think you can tell what she forgot? Let's see when we get to the end of the story. We'll talk about it, okay? As she walked, the smell of the delicious cakes went before her. It was a very good smell. See the white? That's the smell. See the gray up on top? That's the cloud. Now, deep in the woods, smelling that smell, was a bear. Said the bear. "Miss Mopp's cakes. I want to gobble them up." And the bear hid behind a tree. The bear was not the only one smelling the smell of Miss Mopp's cakes. There was also a moose. Said the moose. "Miss Mopp's cakes. I want to gobble them up." So the moose also hid, but this time on the other side of the tree. Miss Mopp walked along happily. She did not see that up in the tree, smelling the smell of her delicious cakes, there was a bird. Said the bird. "Miss Mopp's cakes. I want to gobble them up." And the bird hid behind a big leaf. The sky was getting darker and darker. Miss Mopp tried to remember what she had forgotten. She still did not see the big gray rain cloud. Still not sure what she forgot. There are clues, you know. Think about it. And she did not see the fat raccoon and the furry rabbit. They were smelling the smell of her delicious cakes too. They each said, Miss Mopp's cakes. I want to gobble them up. And they hid in 2 hollows in the same tree. Then, just as the bear, the moose, the bird, the raccoon, and the rabbit were about to jump out to gobble up the cakes, Miss Mopp stopped and yelled. My umbrella! I forgot my umbrella, and she ran back to her house while the rabbit dashed out and hit the raccoon, who tripped the bear, who fell on the moose, who got hit on the head by the bird. Miss Mopp made it back to her house just before the rain began. She picked up her umbrella and started off again. She walked through the woods, past the tree and into town without meeting anyone at all. She sure had her hands full, all those cakes and the umbrella. When she got to the bake shop, she saw a line outside. My stars, said Miss Mopp. Look at all those customers waiting to buy my cakes. This is truly my lucky day. But Miss Mopp didn't know how lucky she really was. Do you know how lucky she really was? And did you guess what she had forgotten before I came to the line? You think about it. Remember, when you read a story, there are clues sometimes. And if you're listening carefully, you can hear the clues. Did you also know why she thought why it really was her lucky day? And not just because she had her umbrella? Bye for now.